So I have Jay here. He's ready to do his lash lift. How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Hello. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
All right. You know you're gonna look like you don't have mascara on 24/7, right?
That's fine.
Period. Jay was the perfect applicant for a Korean lash lift. I was excited to see how his straight downward lashes would react to the Korean lash lift solutions. So him agreeing to be my model was just fantastic. To start off, I ensured to clean the lashes, removing any oils or residue that may be on the lashes to ensure that the solution applies properly, adheres properly to Jay's natural lashes. I then applied the lash shield as close as possible to the lash line to ensure that any of the product don't touch the skin. Before applying any solution, I absolutely needed to use a glue bond because Jay has downward straight lashes, which makes it a little bit more difficult to apply it without any balm to the lash shield. I know with different systems, they usually have like a glue powder that thickens the solution one, but with my system, they only have a modifying gel. If your system has the thickening powder, you can skip the glue bomb stage. When I didn't use the glue bomb with my system, it was absolutely a nightmare. I had a client with similar lashes to Jay, and it wasn't easy. One of the key things that I learned is when using a glue bomb, you do have to let solution one sit a little longer than usual because the glue bomb is like a kind of a barrier that makes the processing time a little longer than usual. I didn't apply solution one to the lashes, but I do focus on doing the roll and stamp method, ensuring that the roots of the lashes are covered the most, with the tips of the lashes being covered the less because it does process faster than the root of the lashes. At this point, I was just checking if solution one processed the lashes completely. This is about 7 to 8 minutes, but it wasn't ready just yet. So I then applied a little bit more of solution one and then wrapped it for about another 5 to 7 minutes. To check if the lashes have been processed enough, I like to see if the lash either bend into a U or V. A U shows that it's not processed enough, while V shape shows that it is processed enough, meaning that it is flexible enough to adhere to the rod and accept the new curl. I know this isn't the best point of view, but I just wanted to show it in the video to get a gist of what I do to check if the lashes are processed. So you see there that since it wasn't processed enough, I then go back in with solution one and let it process for about 3 to 5 minutes and constantly check in because sometimes the 3 to 5 minutes isn't enough either. So I honestly go based off what the lashes are telling me. So the V and U shape method is golden. Before removing solution one, I still like to ensure that the lashes are processed enough. So you see me here going back in with my tweezer to see that U shape or that V shape, which I'm hoping for. Since the lashes made a V shape, I move forward with starting to place the shield. Before placing the shield, I do remove solution one completely to ensure that the product is no longer being processed. This is honestly my favorite part, to flip the flat shield because it's like a breath of fresh air. The fresh air symbolize the lashes being completely processed and ready to adhere to the curl. Since Jay has downturned straight lashes, I decided to go with a U-shaped curling rod. It's easy for these type of lashes to easily curl to the lid of the eyes, which means that it's over curled. So U shape is always the best method if you're unsure of what curl to use for downturned straight lashes. Another way I will know if the lashes are processed if they adhere to the curling rod properly. If it doesn't adhere to the curling rod, that means that the lashes isn't processed enough. My camera didn't get the part where I apply the nourishing solution to the lashes before adding step two. The nourishing system just hydrates it because it did go through a process of the hairs, being broken down and then rebuilt. But I didn't get that on camera, unfortunately. So please keep in mind you have to nourish the lashes, especially when doing the Korean lash lift. But anywho, now you see me applying solution 2 to the lashes. I apply this no more than 7 minutes. For him, yeah, it was definitely the max 7 minutes. Now I'm just structuring the lashes, making sure the lashes are applying to the rod correctly. For the next eye, I do the same exact steps. I let it sit for no longer than 7 minutes. Then I remove. Then I apply a nourishing serum after solution 2 is removed. And now I'm just removing step 2. I didn't get the nourishing cream part added, but once I added the nourishing cream, I remove any residue that may be there. And that is the complete Korean lash lift with me. Thank y'all for watching. I'm so grateful that y'all even tuned into this video. If you're tuning in, be sure to like, comment, and also share any tips or tricks or anything that you may have a question about. But yes, thank y'all. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day.